Hello, America. Hey guys, I'm back, up close and personal. Yeah, you see that? It's like, hi everyone. So today I'm just gonna be answering some questions that you guys have asked me to incorporate into this video. I did plan on making a vlog and that totally failed. I wanted to show me walking in and you guys seeing where I get my tattoos done and the guy and talk to him a little bit and things like that, but I didn't really get to do that because there was a lot of people in there at the time. I usually go early in the mornings, like around 11, but this time he only had an appointment at 8:30 at night. So when I went, there was a lot of people there and I didn't really feel that comfortable with recording, so I just didn't. I did shoot some clips of the outline and a little bit of, just him doing it. So I will incorporate that into the video. I just wanted to talk to you guys before I show you that though. People did ask me some questions and I'm just going to be answering them. They're just questions that are about my future tattoos, my pain tolerance, and just a whole bunch of things like that. So here we go. And the questions are actually on my phone, so I am going to be answering those. Are you ever going to get face tats? So to answer your question, I know that a lot of people ask this all the time and it's kind of like a joking around question, like, oh, da da da, like, are you gonna get face tats? No, you're not. But I actually think that I will be getting people are probably gonna be like, what the fuck? But I think that I will be getting a face tat in the future. Not anytime soon, only because I want to make sure that my career and my financial situations are stable, because a lot of jobs require you not to have anything on your neck or your face, and some jobs even like prohibit you from not having tattoos on your hands or your arms. And like my leg is something that I can cover, so if ever I was gonna go into somewhere where I would need to cover that, then I can. So in the future, when I have everything all settled down, I think that I would get a face tat. Now, what would I get on my face? I don't know, and like where on my face is actually a good question also. I think that I would get it somewhere in this area, or like this area. Like, how do I explain? Just somewhere that I could hide with my hair, but if I were to like put my hair like back up or like whatever, like you could be able to see it. I wouldn't want anything like super duper crazy. Maybe when I get like really old, I'll get one of those you know how some people have like names on top of the eyebrow? I think I would do something like that, but most likely no. So yeah, I would get a face tat. It would be something on this side. I know some people that have really cool like mandala art around this side of their ear, on like the sides of their ears, and I think those are really cool also. But yeah, the next question, someone asked, I want to go in for a tattoo, but I don't want to ask really stupid questions, and I want to make sure I have the right artist. So I'm just gonna give you guys like a little backstory. When I actually went in, or even was looking for an artist, I really went to YouTube first. I know many people take different routes on how to go about getting tattoos and finding people to do them in your hometown, or people who inspire you and things like that. For me, I had like this page that was kind of like a personal page, so I only had like some friends on there, and it was aside from my regular Instagram where everybody can see. I basically posted something like, hey, does anybody know like a good tattoo artist? And I got this response back from this girl that I'd seen around school, and she recommended me to this guy. After she gave me his Instagram, I went on it and I really liked his work, and I was like, okay, like this guy's cool. And at that moment I didn't really look anywhere else. I think that was my biggest mistake. I feel like when you are trying to find a tattoo artist and you find somebody that you really like, it's really important to just keep on looking. Even if you pick that person and the end of everything, like, I just think that, you know, you should always have options. Like, you should always be like, okay, like, this guy is really good and he does the theme that I like, but this guy is very precise. It's always good to have options, I think, and just make sure, be very, very positive about your decision on who you want to tattoo you. Because I've had someone that I wasn't really sure about, and he actually did many tattoos on me, and I ended up not liking them. No, well, okay, I ended up regretting going to that person only because I just know that there are other people. Now I know that there are other people that specialize in the things that I want, and he did not. So it was just kind of something that I needed to understand. I needed to understand that you can't really rush things when it comes to something that's going to be on your body for the rest of your life, you know? Of course, you will have spontaneous moments. Those of you who are going to get tattoos or love getting tattoos, you will have some spontaneous moments when you wake up and you're just like, I want to get a tattoo today, like, I want to do this now. But, you know, you just have to make sure that that's the person that you want to go to. Time's right, the bank account is right. You know, just make sure that everything falls into place correctly, because it's one thing to have a shitty tattoo, but it's a whole different thing to have a tattoo that you don't want. So you do have to understand the difference. Like, tattoos that are shitty, you can always get them fixed, but a tattoo that you really didn't put your mind to think about in the long run, you're gonna have that on the rest of your body unless you want to get laser, which I probably would never do. Even if I had a shitty tattoo, I would want to get a cover-up more than get laser, because I know how my skin is already. So putting laser removal tattoos, no, I would never do that. Yeah, you just have to think about everything, honestly, because this is going to be on your body for the rest of your life. And it's just a thing, you know, I think. And looking for a tattoo artist can be really hard sometimes, and wherever you are, there might be a lot of people who do tattoo in your area, but you just don't know how they are. Not a lot of people have went to them. So I think for me, and hopefully this will help somebody else, Instagram can really be a place for you to find who you're looking for. I know a lot of people say that when they're looking for tattoo artists, they do go on Instagram and they really just don't find anyone. But there's like steps to, you know, like there's levels to this shit. Like, when I look for a tattoo artist, I will put what hometown I'm in. So I'll go to like the hashtags. I'll put the theme that I actually want, which right now I'm doing a whole sleeve on my leg and on my arm soon after I finish my leg of American Traditional. So I'll just go on Instagram on the hashtags and I will put American Traditional tattoo artist in blah 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 blah, or traditional tattoo Orlando, traditional tattoo blah blah blah, like wherever you live. So then like you just go and you like scroll and you'll find people, or like where you're from and like tattoo artists, and it might take you a long time to find people or it might take you a short time to find people. It just depends. And I was looking for an artist for so long. Like, when I tell you so long, I was so happy. Like, I can't even remember how long it was, but I was so happy when I found the tattoo artist that I do go to now. And and I had to go through 2 different people tattooing me to actually figure out, like, this isn't what I want. Like, this isn't what I want. Because I didn't just wake up and I was like, I want American traditional tattooed sleeves. No, I literally started with a small tattoo, the Trust No One tattoo, and after that I was just like, oh my god, like, it would be so cute to like have this tattoo, and I like this style. So then I did that, and then I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna do a sleeve on my leg. I didn't know basically like anything about tattoos or what I really wanted. So then I just started doing my research, and I realized that I wanted American traditional tattoos because that's what I feel like would look really nice on my skin. And I just kind of went on from there. So it was kind of like a battle for me, because I did have all of these tattoos already on my leg that were done by 2 previous artists that I did not want anymore, because I wanted a theme that would all go together. So I ended up having to go to this tattoo artist that I am going to now, and he's probably going to be the only person that ever does any of my tattoos. I went to him and I said, hey, I really want you to do all of my tattoos. This is actually after I started going to him. So when I went to him, I was like, hey, I want you to do like a palm size piece on me, just so I could build that foundation of a customer client relationship. And then after that I was like, hey, I really want you to just redo all of my tattoos. So then he basically just went over them, added some color to make everything really look the same. So I really had the traditional sleeve that I wanted on my leg, and that's how that all worked out. But I did have to go through a lot of changes and a lot of ups and downs and scarring because of past people that I went to who didn't really do what they were supposed to do correctly. Or let me not say that. People who were tattooing my leg, but the scarring just, there was scarring, I guess. Because I don't want to bash anybody. You know, every tattoo artist is different. You know, there are tattoo artists with light hand, there are tattoo artists with really heavy hands, you know, and it all depends on your skin as well. You know, you can have a tattoo and it will scab up, and there will be ink that just doesn't sit well on your skin and you have to redo it, or some ink that you just can't see. Like, I know for me, when I put yellow on my skin, since my skin is so dark, it just doesn't really take. So I don't really use yellow that much. I usually stick to the reds and the really bold, like dark black, the really bold black lines. So when I do get tattoos, I will do a lot of black work or a lot of American traditional. I do want to keep it in that same theme, so I might incorporate some portrait in there. And yeah, I don't really know. I like a lot of flowers, so I will put flowers. I was very skeptical of what should I do, because I already have 2 girls on my leg, and I have a lot of flowers. I don't want to get any more flowers. And he was just like, my tattoo artist, he was just like, you can never have too many girls and you can never have too many flowers in American traditional. I do want to like dabble in a little bit on taking other people's tattoos. Like, it's very important to understand the difference between inspiration and just taking someone's tattoo. Because I know if somebody saw any of my tattoos and they were like, oh my god, this is so cool, like I'm gonna get the same thing, I would be really upset, you know? I know a lot of artists will tell you like, hey, I don't really feel comfortable, or I can make something similar to that but not the same thing. And that's really what you want, because you don't want someone's tattoo on you unless you're trying to get like matching tattoos or something. I don't know. It's just a thing. And I did also learn that when you do go into or DM a tattoo artist, there is a such thing as no question is a stupid question, but to tattoo artists, from my experience, there are really stupid questions. So it's really good for you to know and just, you know, not study, but, you know, look things up and make sure like you know what you're talking about, and this, like, make sure like it is something that you want, because at the end of the day, no one wants you to waste your time, and you don't want to waste anyone's time. So that's something I also learned. And I was very skeptical of going to different artists because, you know, I want somebody, and you want someone too, that's gonna be a great person. Like, you don't want an artist who's gonna be like really like shitty with like their personality. You don't want a shitty personality of the person, you know? And it's really hard to find. I'm not gonna say it's hard to find, but there's a stereotype with tattoo artists that they're just really mean, you know? So it's so that was kind of a plus for me. I did find a person who actually did what I wanted, what theme I wanted, the American traditional, and his personality is just great, you know? It's not like I'm afraid to say anything to him, you know? If something is wrong, I'm gonna look at my tattoo for a very long time, and I'm just gonna make sure that everything that I want is everything that I get. Because at the end of the day, this is gonna be on your body forever, and you pay for it. So I feel like you shouldn't be afraid to say something if something is wrong. But it is important to make sure you like your tattoo artist and you like his work, and you've, you know, studied on everything that there is to know about what you want, and you just made sure that, you know, you went to the right person, because there's only so much that you can expect when you don't do those things. So yeah, this was like kind of the first half of the video. I'm gonna be showing you some clips from last night of, you know, just that, him outlining the tattoo and all of the tattoo process that I could film, because I wanted to make a vlog, but like I said, that didn't really work out.
When I got my foot done, it was a 12.
Cool. I'm gonna show you guys now how my tattoo looks after I took a shower and I put this cream on it. It's called Hustle Butter, and it has mangoes in it. It has like a mango scent, like there's mangoes in it. But yeah, so I'm gonna be showing you guys my tattoo and just the finished product and how it looks today. Okay, so this is day one, and this is how my foot looks today. It's still very swollen, but I really like it. At first I was very skeptical of how I would like it and if I liked it at all, but I just feel like it doesn't look like the rest because it hasn't settled in. So that might happen to some people sometimes. They'll be like, oh my god, like this looks super weird when they have like a whole sleeve and like something is new. But I just feel like it needs to settle in. If you have more questions, you can just leave them in the comments or on my Instagram, and I will happily answer them for you. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And there's gonna be many more tattoo videos to come, tattoo vlogs. Hopefully this time like I'll make a fucking vlog. But yeah, alright, I will see you guys in the next video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Shameless self promo, like, support a bitch. Alright, I'll see you guys later.